Welcome back, Claw Club community. Grim Claws here, and I'm glad to have you with me today for a special event. It is the Quadruple Paladin Extravaganza. So basically what we're going to be doing is, we all know Paladin's in a bad state right now. They're near the bottom. And they have 4 viable archetypes, and we're going to play each one until they win and just see how good they are and if we can actually make something out of them. And then we're going to play them again after the mini set comes out to see if the mini set cards helped at all or they're still just going to be in a hole at the bottom with Warrior. Now, because these videos take time to edit and I'm going to be playing 4 different decks, I'm actually going to split up the pre-mini set ones into 2 parts and the post-mini set ones into 2 parts. So I'll make sure I clearly label them pre-mini set and post-mini set. In this video, part 1 of the Quadruple Paladin Extravaganza, we are going to be playing Buff Pally and Mech Pally, and I will have those pre-mini set lists in the video description for you. And then in part 2 of the Quadruple Paladin Extravaganza, which I'm going to record right after this video, we're going to be playing Pure Paladin and Dude Paladin. I had to think there for a second. And again, I will have those pre-mini set lists in the video description for you. And I will have them clearly labeled pre-mini set, post-mini set. And then we're going to do it all again after the mini set comes out. We're going to play all the 4 same decks in the same order. So I will go over what cards I changed before I play them. So part 1 of post mini set Quadruple Paladin Extravaganza will again be Buff Paladin and Mech Paladin with new mini set cards added in if any of them fit the deck, and I'll put those new codes in the description as I said. And part 2 of the post mini set Quadruple Paladin Extravaganza will be the Pure Pally and the Dude Pally, again with any changes I made with new cards from the mini set, if any, and those deck codes will be put in that video. So if that makes sense. Like I said, I will clearly label them pre-mini set and post-mini set. You'll be able to tell by what cards are in the deck anyways. So now, because I'm playing 4 different decks, well, 2 in one video and then 2 in another video and then 2 in a third video and 2 in a fourth video, they do take time to edit. So the pre-mini set ones might not come out before the mini set does. They might come out the same day or the day after the mini set comes out. And then the post mini set ones will come out, shortly after that, obviously. So with all of that explained and everything understood, hopefully, I know it was a little confusing there, but hopefully I got everything right. Let's roll that intro and I'll quit flapping my jaws. Welcome back, Claw Club community. It's time for the claws to come out. Alright, let's hop into Hearthstone here. Anytime.
Tell you'll have some news stories tonight.
Alright, so I'm just going to quickly go over the 2 decks we're going to be playing in this video, which again is pre-mini set. And then in part 2, I'll go over Pure Pally and Dude Pally before I play them in that video, and I will do the same thing after the mini set comes out in the post mini set, Quadruple Paladin Extravaganza. Let's just hop into my collection since we're in Hearthstone now. So the two we're going to be playing today are 40 times this buff. It's just a regular hand buff paladin. You got the holy Mackie rolls. Now I'm not going to go into super depth with these. They're the four main paladin archetypes. Most people know them. You know, I build my own decks. I don't net decks, so they're a little bit different than what other people have. But you got your Myrmidons in here with your holy Mackie rolls for a draw engine. You have Dunbaldar Bunker, which is just really great at buffing stuff up, especially if it lands on Satan. You got your Invigorating Sermons, which can get reduced by Cariel. You got High Lord Four Dragon in there. Your Immortalizing Stones, which are great because if you play Immortalizing Stone, that automatically brings your Garden Graces down to 3. And if you played any other holy spells, which you probably have by then, or Cariel has reduced them a little bit, then you can slap them on your Immortalizing Stone, and your 4/8 becomes a 9/13. Or if you play them both, then becomes a 14/18. So, and then you got your Divine Toll to buff stuff up. The High Lord Four Dragon I'm not too sure about. And Righteous Defense is always a great card. It always saves my ass. Well, we got Noble Mounts. We got Prismatic Jewel Kit. So yeah, High Lord makes sense, I guess. So the second deck we're going to be playing today is Mech Paladin, which is just my version of a Mech Paladin. It's kind of a hand buff Mech Paladin. Does pretty good for me. I did include a draw engine in it, even though it's a 40 card deck, because everything's either really cheap or generates something else anyways. So, you know, like even these Asharan Mooncatchers, you can dredge to get the better version of them. The Gorilla Bots give you another mech. Then there's spells in here. You got the Divine Toll to buff them up. Mothership gives you more mechs. Eni summons a copy. So, I mean, you get the point. There's really no need for a draw engine in here. It's just a really annoying deck to play against if you build it right, and most people don't. So that'll be the second deck. In part 2, I will go over the other two we're playing, which are going to be Purification, which is Pure Pally, and Dude Where's My Car, which is Dude Pally. So let's get into the gaming, as I've yapped enough, and I'm sure you just want to see the gameplay and say, Grimclaws, shut the fuck up and just hit the button. So that's what I'm going to do. And also, I got a new vape, which you know what that means. Every time I get a new vape, we do a new vape review. I've only done one so far because it's been so long since I bought a vape, but technically I didn't buy it, I got it from a friend. But anyways, new vape. We'll probably just play one game of each and see which one feels best, and you know, which one just overall just has that feeling like, yeah, I can progress with this. So we're gonna start at the back with 40 times this buff. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about the volume there. It's probably... I hope you weren't wearing headphones. Okay. Yeah, I hope you guys weren't wearing headphones for those beginning clicks and stuff. I'm sorry about that. I'm deaf in my right ear, so maybe I'm just passing it along. Quick vape break. The back of my hat keeps hitting the wall behind me, so I'm just gonna turn it like I'm some fucking G-Funk or something like that. Alright. So you can probably... I'm just gonna keep these two. The handle and I get everything right back, except at least I get a banner man, that's good. I always keep righteous defense, just in case an early playing against a like rogue or something that's got like a 15/15 on board on turn 4. That way I can just zap it into my hand. Let me just see if... Just want to make sure the music isn't... Oh, sorry. Alright, that should be good. Alright, so... We'll just throw out the Righteous Protector. I didn't get the Prismatic Toolkit, which would have been very nice, but it is what it is. Against the Hunter, huh? So they're probably not going to have too many things on board. I'm just going to spend this now on this.
It's not too heavy.
That way it'll double Satan. And attack for 1. He's not quest. I wonder if he's face. See if I can get my light doing something cool. You guys can't really see it with the actual lighting on, but it's doing cool things, alright? Alright, what do we got here? It's, it's the one with the great bow. Alright. It's a tough one. An extra Guardian's Grace would always be good, but so wouldn't it? Another Immortalizing Stone. Or do I even... What do I have? I have 1 mana left, so... Hold the bridges. I'm going to take the Guardian's Grace. So it won't be too long before I'm playing it. Looks like they're a Wild Seed Hunter or something like that. I know Hunter's been crushing it. I checked HS Replay yesterday and I watched Eddie's video and Hunter was right at the top. I don't think they'll be getting a legendary in the mini set. Mage could probably use one because Kel'Thuzad and Orion's actually pretty good. I've been playing him in this new secret deck that I built and he's actually pretty legit, you know, if you can get him to work right. It's all about timing too. If you don't get him early in your hand and your secrets just keep getting revealed, then by the time you do get him, if he's towards the bottom of your deck, then he's worthless. But there is instances where he's good. Alright, so we got 4 mana. So I could... there's no sense in Righteous Defensing that. He's only a 4/4 right now. I want to buff him up more.
Options.
Well, it has to go to Satan or Brasswing, right? So I'd give 3 health, 3 attack and a health. I think I'll just trade with him.
I've got this.
Alright. Yeah, sorry I look like an unshaven G-Funk from the streets there with my... Well, you can't even see my gauges. They're all covered up by my fucking face fur or my lip ring.
Oh yeah.
I really gotta shave. I get that. I just haven't been feeling well. You guys know my history with my medical conditions, so I'm not gonna get into it. But yeah, I just haven't been feeling well. I'm kind of wondering what the point of is this like just a true mid-range hunter? That would be really weird to see. I'm gonna barb nets him twice, and you have to pick a second one. Yeah. All right. Maybe now that I have 5, shit, I wish Prince Renethal cost 2. Maybe now that I have 5, I don't imagine he's gonna have 2. Wait, this is gonna wake up as a 5/4, so I want to save my Righteous Defense for that, for sure. So I guess it's just Prince Renethal. And a dude. And then I'll hit this for 2. Actually, no. Well, should I hit it for 2? I'm gonna have a lot of taunts coming up soon, and I'm gonna suck the juice out of his 3/5, so. I started with 10 more health than him, too, so. Overall, with the amount of holy spells and just good paladin cards, even though there doesn't seem to be a specific archetype that's standing out and really doing well and is tier 1 or tier 2 even, it's still got a lot of like good individual cards. There's just not much synergy between them. I have a feeling it's going to be this deck that probably feels the best and has the best synergy, but I honestly don't know. I couldn't tell you until we play them all. Like which one you can just like fucking AFK half the time looking around or hitting your vape like I do and still win, or the ones that you gotta struggle for. But sometimes the ones you gotta struggle for are the ones that come out on top, so. Alright, I'm at 6 mana, and he's definitely putting the pressure on me, so. And I got it on the Bannerman, great. Was hoping it would hit Satan, because that would have just turned him really big. It'd be close to a 10-10 right now. Still haven't hit that prismatic jewel kit either. That's kind of sucks. So I'm going to take 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 13, 14, 17, plus whatever he's got in his hand. Shit. Yeah. That's what I said. This deck basically just hold out, kind of like most other Paladin decks. Just hold out until you have a chance to play your good cards, which always seem to be expensive. Of course, everything's 1-1, 4-4, or 3-3. I'm just saying for when my brass wings come out. There's Holy Mackie roll, so I could piss him off by doing that. Garden's Grace is already at 7, so I can put down this. And then Garden's Grace that. That should buy me a little bit of time, unless he's got a full hand of fucking aim shots and shit. And then if I need to next turn, I can heal myself up. or just play Carriel. Watch him be one of those people that's just running a random deadly shot for no reason at all in their deck, and it just hits the 913. That would be my luck. Beast Stalker. So obviously we're gonna have a freezing trap and probably an explosive trap. Or ice trap and freezing trap, I'm guessing. Hogger. Yeah. Always Hogger. Yeah, it's gonna take a lot, buddy. Might want to start pushing those. Alright. Got a couple of Sharon Moon catchers. I want to save those for a Prismatic Jewel Kit, though. Brasswing. He's a 10-8 right now. There's no honorable kills on the board. So I guess I'm just going to play my hero card.
Our hardships only strengthen our resilience.
Take care of that. I'm guessing one's probably Explosive Trap. Let me just try swinging in with my hammer. Probably no. Oh, there we go. Freezing Trap costs 4 more. I don't care about that. And I can get him with the other one. There we go. So I got Satan to a 6/6, Brasswing to a 10/8, Mooncatcher's up a little bit. This one is back to a 2/4. That's good. Is that King Crush? No. You could pull King Crush though. Leok. You can't kill it off. There's only a 1/2 on board. Shimmering Starfish. Brasswing would give me a little bit of life here.
Light guide my patience.
No, it's only a 2/5 at the moment. Don't want a hero power. The problem is they can take Brasswing down while 7. It'd be pretty close. Or I could just play 2 of these. I'm just gonna take it risky and go with that.
Running out of time. Remember the father.
There goes my armor, but there we go. I have to start making my videos in the morning instead of at night. I put on this lo-fi, just like copyright free, soothe your soul type of music, and it makes me sleepy. Okay, I think he's realizing he's fucked at this point. Alright, so he's got a 7/8. He's still got a hero power, which is going to be Hogger, most likely. If he has any direct damage, then he's going to use it, obviously. Yeah, stag charge. Which one did he get? He 1-turn rush, and then he got Misha up. Alright. That's 3. 1, Divine Shield. We got Divine Shield. Let's try this first. Nope. Of course it didn't hit Satan. There we go. Freezing trap. Alright, so this is 6/6. Let's take care of this guy. Take care of the Ark. So far, this one's really not feeling that bad. I mean, yeah, there's the limitation that I am not able to find my prismatic jewel kit for more buffs from losing all these divine shields because I'm running 40 cards, and I might find it easier if I was running 30, but that 10 extra health really makes a big difference in this buff paladin, because it gives you time to really get all the numbers up and just make some impossible taunts and just huge threats on the board. What is this thing even? Oh, it's a 6/6. I think he is just playing a mid-range hunter. That's really weird. There, take advantage of the extra stats while I can. I mean, I got lethal on the board, so he's just got to find a way to remove the divine shield, which that didn't. He apparently didn't play 3 spells. Which a spell. And Ambassador. Huh. It's like some weird beast colossal. Hey, I'm not worth the effort. That's life for you. Alright, so that one felt pretty damn solid, honestly. Like, it still feels relevant, it still feels easy to get a win with, it still does what it does. I didn't notice anything besides not drawing my prismatic jewel kit, which I just want to double check real quick, I think is in there. Unless that was a different deck I was thinking of, but no, it's right there. Besides not drawing that, you know, sacrificing a little bit of consistency, that 10 extra health does wonders for this deck. So let's move on to the next one. So that one, if you're still interested in climbing with Paladin and, you know, being able to defend yourself, and even with someone playing like Sire Denathrius, or Brand Sire, like DH can do with their relics by reducing the cost of a minion, or Druid can do by having extra mana or using Cecily, then you can actually get so many stats on the board that you don't really have to worry about it. So still viable, definitely. Alright, so next one up, we just did 40 times his buff. We're going to do Mech Paladin. I did make a few changes to it, so let's see if it just feels old and, you know, it's been passed by from the expansion and didn't really get enough support to continue on, or let's see if we can actually do something with it. I don't know if I want to keep the Holy Mackie roll. I usually do, just because if I get the Myrmidon in my hand, then I can really just start going off, drawing through my deck. Alright, nothing I can do. Playing against another Paladin. Watch it be a mirror match. Of course, there's the other Holy Mackie roll. I don't know if I have Prismatic Jewel Kit in this one or not. I don't think I do, because this wasn't intended to buff or anything. It was just intended to be mechs. I was going to try to put out Bran now and then play this guy next turn. I don't know if he could kill my Bran if I put it out now or not. I don't think he can. Nope. Alright, so I'll get some discounted mechs here. Oh, there's my Prismatic Jewel Kit. Right on time, right after I lose Divine Shield. Alright. So we can take Bubblebot and probably the Security Amatron, which that's going to cost 1. So it looks like he's actually, is he playing Dude Paladin? Was that, or is that the Discover, that's Discover a Paladin card? He might be playing Pure, which would explain the 30 hit point, 30 card, or, you know, some people just don't like Renathal. Give your other mechs Divine Shield and Taunt, so... So that's gonna take 2 if I do that. It's gonna be a big Prince Renathal, but... Alright, well, this guy's not playing the quest either, so I don't think he's Dude Paladin. Like, I'm pretty sure he's Pure. He's just trying to wait it out to the Countress. Wow. Why would he be wasting his coin there and just discover another paladin card? Just needed a taunt down, I guess. Let's put him down as a 7-10. So yeah, I don't know what he's gonna do. He's already used the coin, so he can't counter us out of this. Not that he'd have the mana to anyways, because you have to pay for her invitations, which I find completely stupid. If you are playing Pure Paladin and you've made a deck restriction that much to the fact where you can't use Renathal, you can't get the extra life, the extra cards, you have to play 30 cards, and they all have to be Paladin cards. You can't use any neutrals. After you've gone through all of that to construct your deck, then your payoff is, what, a 7/7 for 7 that gives you 3 invitations that you then have to pay 2 to get a free legendary. Half the time the legendary is not even any good. So, isn't he just dead, or he's got a, what is it, the secret I was just talking about earlier that should have been a holy spell. Let's break that. Yay! Set it to 1. Boom. Alright. And then... yeah, I can probably just get out of my brand right now. There we go. So, with that said, Mech Paladin really didn't feel that bad either. We didn't get all the cards we needed right off the bat. We just played a straight up Mech Paladin game. Yeah, it was against some goofy ass deck. I don't know what he was going for, if he was pure, and the buff Paladin went to an actual mid-range hunter. Does that make any sense? Not to me. But as you can see, Paladin is in a bad spot on HS Replay, but if you know how to build the decks and learn the decks and take time, and that's what I do. I create decks, and that's why I'm not always pushing for Legend. Although when I start streaming, I'll do Legend pushes and stuff with the decks that I've made. I mean, this Frostbite deck that I showed you guys like a month ago or two, or around the time the expansion came out, I'm still like 52-8 with it or something. I've only lost 2 more games with it, and I've won like another 7 or 10, I think it is, something like that. So I'm still 10-2 with that one, and that's after the nerf. I won't bother getting into that because that's not the topic of discussion today, but that's after the nerf to Snowfall Guardian. Just about looking for these niches. So we're going to end it there for the day. This will be part 1 of the Quadruple Paladin Extravaganza. And in the next episode, we will have Pure Pally, and we will have Dude, Where's My Car? As I said, both seem to be doing fine. They both felt really good. I know it's a small sample size to you guys because I only played 1 game on camera, but like I always say, I'm not like other streamers. I don't sit here and play or stream and record for like 6 hours straight and then cherry pick the best 3 wins and then put them up on the screen for you guys. I show you the deck, I show you how to use it, I play it, and whether win or lose, I show you the results and, you know, go over things that can be done differently, changed. You know, I'm a deck creator. I'm not just a look at my fanciest wins today, gloater. Those other content creators can gloat and brag all they want, but they can't build the deck like me. I know that. Habu Gabu can. I know that. But, yeah, that's one thing I've always prided myself on is my deck building. So, yep, the 40 times this buff and the mech paladin that I updated a little bit with some cards from the set will be in the description. And if you want to tinker with them, feel free. If you want to showcase them on a stream or something, go for it. Also, if you want to get a hold of me, you can DM me on Twitter or Instagram, and pretty much every single social media I use, whether it be Facebook or YouTube or Twitter or Pinterest, all link back to each other. So you can DM me on Twitter or Instagram at any time if you'd like a deck built for you. The first one I'll do for free. Just no problems asked. That's it. I'll build you whatever deck you want. Whether you're just starting out as a streamer or you're a big streamer just running out of ideas, or you are just a player that's looking for something to climb with. And then after that, I'll ask for a small donation because it does take my time up to test these decks and put them up against my high legend friends and, see how they perform. And so I have to do a lot of play testing, a lot of changing and stuff like that before I get the exact list down. So that's why I asked for donation after the first one. The first one's free. And if you're a streamer and you're streaming online, all I ask is that you give me a little bit of credit. Just say, hey, here's a deck created by Grimclaws or something like that. A lot of streamers and content providers on YouTube already do that anyways, so not a big deal. And that's if you even want a deck built. I've offered this service probably 5 or 6 times throughout my videos, and I've had 2 people hit me up so far, and it's gone pretty successfully. So, with that said, also, if you want to help the channel grow until we get monetized, I do have a Cash App here, which is $Grimclaws, GRIMCLAWZ. It goes to helping the channel grow with better technology and everything. So with that said, remember that every single one of you is another claw on the paw that can swipe through anything life throws at you. So no matter what position you're in, no matter what hand of cards you have been dealt, you can get through it. And if you ever need help, feel free to message me or other people in the community. Everyone here is great. And if it's mental health stuff or automotive stuff, I can help with that. If you just need an ear, I can help with that. I always respond to all my comments. I really, truly do appreciate you guys and all the support you've given me. You've been amazing over this past 6 months. I know I started the channel a year ago, but I took 6 months off. I do this just to provide myself a creative outlet and provide content to you guys. Please hit that subscribe button. It means a lot. It means more than you ever know. Hit that bell so you'll be notified for future updates. And Grimclaws out.